Rising. Welcome to Reiki Master Tarot presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing. I am so grateful you stopped by to hear the story that the angels wanted to tell about today, a special day, 12/21/2025. It is the Winter Solstice, the shortest day, the longest night. Today is the still point of the sun. Okay, so it has reached a pivotal moment in its orbit or in its circular path around the earth, and it is the farthest away from the earth. That's why it's the shortest day. So what's going to happen is now its orbit is going to start moving where we are going to start receiving more and more light during the day. So just know the light that we have received that came from the central sun, the CMEs, the pulses, the solar pulses that we've been receiving, all of that was to help us, okay? Because the sun itself was so far away. Look how much help we got from the cosmic community to continue to get light energies to activate our 12 strands of DNA. So let's be grateful for all of the sun activity that has been going on. Very, very important. It has been layered since August. We've been prepared for this dark, the still point, okay? But now the sun will start, the days will start to become long. What is that? What is that they said? Stillness speaks, darkness rests us, but the return of the light is quiet. So it is on its way back. So I want to say thank you to all of the subbies, all of the brand new subbies every day. Thank you so much. I am so very grateful to you. Thank you. If you leave your name in the comment section, I'll make sure that I say hello to you throughout the reading. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I am greatly appreciative of you. Yoga Master Girl, you looking good over there. Miss Dawn and Miss Joni, thank you so much. You guys, Miss Joni and Miss and Yoga Master Gail's information is in the description box. They are spiritual life guides too. Okay, Yoga Master Gail is moving that stuck energy. Okay, right now is the time. This is the first day of winter. Right now is the time to go and start moving that body. Be intentional. Okay, when you're intentional, your cells go, oh, she's exercising. Let's send her some endorphins so she can keep moving that. Okay, be intentional. Take care of the muscles and the fabric that is laying on top of your skeleton. All right, eat that food touched by light. Okay, now's the time to do it. Eat the food touched by light. Work out, not work out if you don't want to work out. You know, sometimes folks got to sit on the bed and move a toe. Okay, that's intentional. Okay, so what we got here is I created a this is my nature altar. Okay, I have an elephant crystal in here that I got from my son Smoke. Okay, he's always buying me crystals, okay, and he got me this beautiful quartz elephant, okay, and it has been sitting in the moonlight and during the new moon, and it got some new moon energy. I have some grass from Mother Father Gaia. I have some rocks from Mother Father Gaia. Rocks are sentient beings. They are alive. The grass is live. Everything in this basket is a living creature. It is a living being. So we send it infinite unconditional love throughout all space and time. And we have a sage stick. I have a sage stick here for protection because we took it from its natural habitat. So we have to show love to all of the living creatures. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. I am grateful to you. So that's what we're doing for the winter solstice, creating that nature altar. And we're going to put a few coins over there. And a few, we're going to sit it next to a blessed bottle of water. The angels are here. Thank you, angels. Thank you. The angels are outside with me. When you're watching this, just know that you went outside with me, okay, to pull the omniscient, omnipresent, universal life force energy into my hands, my heart, mind, and soul, into my throat chakra for this reading, so I can share that energy with you. We did our affirmations. Today I will not be angry. Today I will not worry. Today I will do my work honestly. Today I will respect and honor every living being. Today I am so very grateful for everything that I have in my life right now. So we welcome in, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So let's welcome in the Archangel Twin Flames of our chakras: Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst. They are going to give us the essence of the story that the archangels would wish to tell today. But before we do that, we're going to welcome in the archangels of the seven rays, the colors of heaven, which are power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. And we're going to welcome in the archangels of the four corners in their twin flames: Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mother Mary, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. We request your presence to come in and oversee this reading for the winter solstice, hope and healing, the still point of the sun. We request you to oversee and protect this reading from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. Please send protection energy to any and all that enjoyed this video and stop by and share their energy with me. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. We welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Thank you so much for being here, and so it is. So to all that are stopping by that are watching this video, I welcome and acknowledge your presence. Thank you so much for sharing your energy. And just know that if you wish to receive the healing energy, universal life force energy, you just have to say yes. You don't have to say it out loud. You can say it in your heart. Okay? And what we always do is we light a candle of forgiveness to all the energies of people, places, and things that have crossed our path. I don't know if you guys can see it. Candle up against our little unicorns. We have twin flame unicorns over there. They align their energy with me. I saw them and I had to have them. So that's what we have. So, but your candle of forgiveness is not for the person, place, or thing that left you with a negative energy or a negative feeling or emotion. It's for you. It's for you to remember to forgive any and all that cross your path. Okay? The karmic lessons were there for a reason. Okay? But once we learn them and let them go and release them, especially now on the winter solstice, we're in a very, very powerful gateway of manifestation. We are healing our heart. Okay? We are bringing hope into our footsteps, into our intentional movement of our being. Okay? So if you would, Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras, would you please, we're going to be using the Earth, the Sacred Forest Oracle, okay, for the winter solstice. We're going to be, and that's by Denise Lynn. If you would, Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras, can you please give us the essence of the story that you wish to tell today? Thank you so much. At the High Heart Chakra, we have Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Bluebird Spirit, happiness. Remember, hope and healing. Put that in your heart space. Okay? And we see, look at the pink. This is at the heart space. Pink is the color. Pink and white is the color of Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Archangel Chamuel is the archangel of the twin flames. Look at the purple. Look at the orange. Okay, the purple is very important. That's our soul star, but it's also the violet flame. Okay, and that orange is taking action. Okay, taking action. Wow, this is beautiful, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, under that we have Wizard of the Woods. Wizard of the Woods. Remember, we just got our look. See? Wizard of the Woods. The colors are the same. And there's some pink in there too. Look, Wizard of the Woods. Why do we need to be the Wizard of the Woods? Why is that here? Let's look at this. Wizard of the Woods. Oh, wrong one. Where did you go, pumpkin pie slice? Oh, you're over there. Okay. Hold on. All right. Wizard of the Woods. We want to know everything. We leave no stone unturned. Wizard of the Woods. You are number 50. Okay. Wizard of the Woods. You're the last one in the deck. Oh, see? Spirit. Okay. All right. There's true, focus. It's about focusing. Okay, so we're focusing today. All right, there's true magic in the world. However, to experience it, you must be able to direct your intention in the direction of your dreams, thoughts, or things. As you focus your thoughts towards the good, you will attract more positive experiences and loving people into your life. If you direct your thoughts toward that which isn't working, you will create even more challenging situations. If you are pleased with the direction you are going, concentrate on what you desire, not on what you don't want. To develop inner power, gather your energy and focus intently on one thing. Also, diminish activities that aren't essential to this goal, and it will be just a matter of time until the miracles begin to unfold. Wow, very cool. So, we got some advice from the Wizard of the Wands, and under him is Enchanted Fern Grotto Refuge. Okay, we have refuge here. So we can trust the energy from the from the sacred forest. Okay, we walk the sacred forest every day. Okay, we are walking in that energy every single day. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Toadstools. Look, growth. Okay, growth. So when we focus on that one thing, what happens? We grow, learn, grow, and evolve. Okay, we're putting the magic on it to make it come to fruition. As a master manifester, when you focus, when a magician does his spell work, or he's even in the shows, and when you see a magician, it's all illusion, but he knows what he's doing. He is making you look where he wants you to look. You be the magician and look where you need to look. Okay. Eagle spirit, freedom. So there's growth and there's freedom here. Eagle spirit. The eagle spirit is flying with you. You encompass the eagle spirit. Okay. Frog spirit, renewal. Okay. Renewal. See that water? Wow. Wow. Okay. So we have enchanted. This is the winter solstice. It's interesting that the angels have me pick the sacred forest, because with the leaves that fell, every single leaf, okay, here, every single leaf, every single one has a story. Every single one spent time in one space, okay? And when it was time for that cycle that started with that bud, okay? Because there's little tiny buds here too, okay? When that cycle started with that little tiny bud and it sat in its one space throughout all space and time, okay? It did what it was supposed to do. But look at all the sunrises and sunsets that it experienced. All of the time and space that it experienced in the Creator's empty space. Look, and then it fell. Okay? What are we talking about? Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. It's interesting how when you're in real time, how Spirit will show you synchronicities to what you're talking about. And because this is a tarot reading, you guys get to see in real time how Spirit does things. Because as I was pushing this back, a leaf fell out. I don't know how it fell out. Maybe I knocked it out. But we were talking about the life of that leaf and all of the wisdom that it acquired while it was sitting still on that branch with all of its collective of leaves that were on that actual tree. Then there's another collective of all the other trees, all of the outside things, the grass, the sacred elementals, air, fire, water, earth, space. All of those things, when we look bigger, just from a leaf, the amount of expansion to horizons, just from that tiny, just looking at the life and the travels of that tiny leaf. But what happened was the phone gave me a message that said, I'm about to go out. I'm about to turn off. My energy needs to be replenished. Okay? Right now, what is happening to us as a collective in the winter solstice is that as we rest during the darkness of the winter to recalibrate, renew, regenerate. This is the Four of Swords. Okay? As we do that, we regenerate our energy as well. And just from one leaf falling out and then the phone doing what it did. This is the angels that we invited in, the universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one. This is the story that they are telling. You are seeing signs and synchronicities in real life. Be observant to those same signs and synchronicities in your microcosm. This is, I guess you could say, because it's a reading, a macrocosm of the reading, okay? But I have my own microcosm, and so does every single person. Just like that leaf had its own microcosm, and now it's here sharing its energy with y'all. Okay? Wow, Spirit, that was beautiful. Thank you. I love it when y'all jump in there like that. Okay, let's see what's next. Thank you, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender. Thank you, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst. Okay, I'm looking at a few things here, y'all. I want y'all to see the cards so you can go back and look at them. Eagle Spirit, freedom, growth. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Okay, so what are we doing? Do we need to pull this back a little bit? Okay, we pull it back just a little bit. I want you guys to see the cards. Because the angels are telling the story with the cards. Thank you. Okay. So here we are at the Earth Star. So we've done the High Heart, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. We've done the Soul Star, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst. Let's do the Earth Star on the Earth plane where we are right now. The High Heart, when I say High Heart, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, that is your higher self. That's your higher self, your higher heart. Okay, that resides in the heavens. Okay, with the all that is and the all that ever. The angels here got the hiccups. Okay, at the Earth Star, we have Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Spirit come through every single time. Look, Earth Spirit, stability. We are receiving stability at the Earth Star chakra. Okay, can't make this up. Spirit just did that. That's what I'm talking about. The synchronicities that happen in real time. Look here, Bear Spirit. Look, Bear Spirit, healing. What are they walking through? The winter time in the snow. What is the name? It is the Winter Solstice, hope and healing. Okay, so we have stability, we have healing here. Spirit, I love y'all. Y'all do this every time. I am so grateful to you. And you know, I almost forget about it. Forget about how the angels work because I'm in another space. Okay, now under that we have Pegasus, my best friend, transcending. We are transcending from 3D dense energies and experiences to 5D beautiful energies and experiences. Make sure you pay attention, okay? I'm not telling you to force it. When you don't force it is when you start seeing things and when you start experiences, encounters. Okay, we're being warned. We're not being warned. It's not a warning. It's like an announcement for something spectacular. Like if somebody got a job promotion, or somebody's getting married, somebody's a baby is getting ready to be born. These are announcements, okay, from all the beautiful beings that are in this room, that something beautiful is happening. Pegasus transcending. We are transcending from the space we were in to go into a brand new cycle. We are honoring that cycle of change, okay? Right here, right now. Thank you, Spirit. Matter of fact, let's look at Pegasus. He is 22. Oh, 22. It's 23. 23 for Pegasus. Now, you guys will be able to tell when the angels are talking and when it's not me. Okay, and it's usually when something's being explained. Okay, so that's 23, 28. Yep, 28. Okay, so we are looking at Pegasus. The spirit of Pegasus says, you're on a pilgrimage of the soul. It is time to transcend the weight of earthly burdens. Fly over situations that have been pulling you down. Don't involve yourself with the drama of others. When you remember that you have come from spirit and are eternal, challenging situations will resolve a profound transformation. Challenging situations will resolve. A profound transformation is at hand. Let's see that again. When you remember that you have come from spirit and are eternal, challenging situations will resolve. A profound transformation is at hand. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Pegasus. I am so grateful to you. Thank you for that beautiful, beautiful energy. We want to thank all of the sacred forest beings for being here and sharing in this story. Thank you for your energy. We are grateful. We welcome and acknowledge your presence as well. Thank you for helping the angels tell this story. Okay, you guys, so let's do this. We are going to clarify the earth spirit, the bluebird spirit, bluebird. I wrote a story, I have a book, it's called Tootie's Gift, and it's about a bluebird that, okay, I'm gonna update it some because I had to move some, recalibrate some things around, and I haven't been able to update the story to the next chapter, but it's about a bluebird, and her name is Tootie, and there's a reason why her name is Tootie, and you'll find that out at the end of the story. But she had to learn some things, and one was to love herself. Okay, and that's why she's at the heart space. That is so beautiful, Spirit. And she's being protected with focus by the Wizard of the Woods. That is so beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, if you would, thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Thank you, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender. Thank you, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst. If you would, please give us, clarify, Earth Spirit, Bluebird Spirit, and the Toadstools. Okay, at the Bluebird Spirit of Happiness, we have the Birch and Broom, but it's an 11, okay? That is 2 pillars that are shifting into place. Birch and Broom is about struggle, stress, worry. It's about overcoming, okay? Now, if this happiness card, this Bluebird Spirit, is being clarified by Birch and Broom, the card of struggle, stress, worry, okay? Why? Okay? Because it is the childlike wonder, creativity, self-expression, and joy that helps us to overcome karmic lessons. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're not just one way. We're not just this. Okay, we have the power okay? With focus, ask the Wizard of the Woods to transmute this energy into that joy, into that happiness, okay? You are the Wizard of the Forest, okay? You're the Wizard of the Woods, okay? It is us to come to realize, yes, just like what Pegasus said, okay? Transmute that energy, okay? Transcend from that vortex of the stress and the worry to bring your pillar upright. Balance your masculine and your feminine energy. Sometimes we just need to remember how we react to something the last time to flip it, to go another direction, okay? Now, under that, look, the Wizard of the Woods is being clarified by the lady, okay? Look, again, this is 29, okay? So, 29, 9 and 2 is what? 11. This is 11, 11. Spirit. Okay, we got an 11, 11. That's your number. Look it up. Okay, you got an 11, 11 today. All right. And if I'm not mistaken, when I pulled this card, it was sitting on 11, 11 on the clock. Okay, so you got 11, 11, 11, 11. You got 11, 11 clarified. Okay, and you got the Empress. Okay, this Empress is going within. She is learning all she can learn. She's looking at everything she could possibly look at. She has a rose. She's holding space in her heart. She's holding love in her heart for herself. If this is a twin flame reading, she's holding love in her heart for her person as well. Okay, and that is what is healing the whole situation. Okay, now under that is the Fox in the Hen House. Okay, the Fox in the Hen House is under the Birch and the Broom. It is these karmic lessons, the Birch and the Broom and the Fox in the Hen House, that helps us to learn, grow, and evolve. And you'll see that when we do the reflection. Okay, lessons, experiences, and challenges, y'all. Okay, that's the high heart. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, and the Earth Star. We have a message. Okay, we have a message. This message may be coming. This is at the earth plane. Stability. A message of stability. Okay, now what is this number? 27. We got a 9. 2 is balance. 7 is the perfect number of the all that is and the all that ever was. There's a message of stability that is coming to us on the earth plane. What is clarifying healing, okay, in the winter, during the winter solstice, look, the mountain. 21, balance, a new beginning, okay, climbing that mountain. Where's this mountain? This mountain is the sacred forest, okay? Do you see the sacred forest? You see that deer? He's walking through the sacred forest. That is representation of us walking through the sacred forest to climb the mountain of learning, growing, and evolving from lessons, experiences, and challenges. And why is that significant? We have a little girl that's clarifying a brand new beginning. This is innocence. This is removing all of the karmic contracts, karmic lessons, karmic things that happen, all of the things that represent this birch and bloom, the struggle, the worry, all of that. The negative 3D dense energy, guess what? For that bluebird spirit, because they had the bluebird spirit and they transcended and they flew above those 3D dense energies, they get a new brand new start. 1 and 3 is a brand new beginning in creativity, self-expression, and joy. Okay? This is a person of innocence. All right? Thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst. Look, there's a pathway. Look, 22. Do you see what I mean? About being observant to synchronicities. Now, there may be some here that you guys are seeing that I don't see. If you see one, put it in the comment section and let me know. Okay? Wow. Wow. Okay, I see one right now. Hold on. Let me put this one down. 22, the growth. Okay? 11. 22 is 11, 11 if you break it up. So that's 4 times. We got 11, 11. This is clarifying growth. Okay? And look at the colors. And this happens too all the time when the colors match. Okay? This is that rose gold. This is Archangel Uriel. He is the archangel that takes our heart's desire, wish fulfillments to the all that is and the all that ever was. You can ask him if you can go with it too. Okay, always the colors always seem to match up. Okay, look, they always seem to match up. Okay, be that bluebird spirit or call that bluebird spirit in. Okay, for happiness, that is what that childlike wonder where we can see beyond where we are right here, right now. Okay, now freedom. Look, you guys, freedom. It's a compass to go anywhere you want to go. Okay, it's 42, stable foundation, balance. Okay, and it's clarifying freedom. Okay, growth means you have. Okay, look, growth. This staircase, 2 options means growth. You have grown from what you thought was only one way, which was the hard parts. It's not. You're now having given 2 options to grow. Okay, freedom is being clarified by the compass. Okay, the Wizard of the Woods is this divine feminine who has went deep and did the thing, look deeper into the deeper things with the knowledge. She is now sitting back in a state of receiving. She's not pushing anything. She's not putting energy on anything other than herself. She is in a space of peace, and she is holding space in her heart, and that's all she's doing. She has pulled back her power, reclaimed her energy. She does love. She loves with infinite, unconditional love. Okay, and she will hold space in her heart for her person. She is the Wizard of the Woods because she is focusing. Now, if you look at this, is what I saw. Okay, she is focusing on the 3D disc energy. When they show up as triggers, she is looking at them hard. She is going who, what, when, where, and why. And then she is releasing and surrendering with understanding to walk along with that shadow. Wow, 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 spirit. Wow. Okay. Now, here's this one. Look, the messages. Okay, so we got at the earth plane. Okay, we have, now the first synchronicity we had was the earth spirit, stability, with the bear spirit of healing during the winter. Okay. We went from autumn to winter. Synchronicity. Autumn to winter, first synchronicity here. Okay. I love it when y'all do that. Okay, so when we clarify, what are we getting? A message. Okay, we're getting the downloads from the sun. You see that sunlight? Okay, sun on that shadow. Okay, it's highlighting that sun. That sunlight is highlighting that message. Okay, and we know we're getting to see ease, and the auroras are coming through even farther down south than they were. Okay, and we're getting all the plasma storms. All of that stuff is helping us as we go into the winter. Go outside, put your feet on the ground. Do not have rubber under your shoes. Connect to Mother, Father, Gaia. Get you a nature altar. Okay, respect the nature altar. Put some crystals in there. Okay, sit it next to a cup of blessed water or a bottle of water that has sat in the sun. I would say in a glass. Put water in a glass. Sit it in the sun. Let that sun energy be infused in that water through the glass, and then sit your glass by your nature altar. Okay, so what else do we have here? We have the winter. Okay, we have the snow on this mountain. Okay, as we traverse, okay, the sacred forest. Spirit, I love you so much. Now, what's under that? 5, change. Okay, we have change coming in. Do you see? Okay, what is this called? The tree of life. This is the tree of life. Okay, but do you see all of those golden orbs? That is the pathway that humans travel to reach the top. Okay, we start at the bottom and we go back to the top. Okay, the tree of life. I can't think of the name of what it is. I'm in another space. But see that rainbow? That is the archangels of the 7 rays. As we traverse this pathway, we go from one dot to the next dot. We go left or right. It depends on our choices. Okay, to reach the top, to reach our higher self. And you see the birds? Those are divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, okay? And they are helping us, but this pathway leads to change, okay? This pathway leads to change. All of this pathway leads to change. Thank you, Spirit. Now, we have pathway leads to change, and it leads to innocence, okay? This fox in the hen house is going in the opposite direction of you, okay? Do what you gotta do. Do what your soul tells. Follow your soul, okay? This compass right here, that's your soul. Follow divine inspiration. Follow divine alignment, okay? Look hard at what Spirit is trying to show you. And Spirit is showing you that because you are a co-creator, okay? You're a co-creator with Prime Creator. So we get the clues. We're not out here by ourselves. Think bigger. Remember the leaf? Remember the story of the leaf and how big and big and big and big and big? And it started out as a little solitary leaf, okay? It was a bud on a stem. And was around all these other leaves, soulmates. They all were doing the same thing, learning from each other. They were part of a tree where they were getting the information that was going through the tree. Trees are living beings, okay? If you go outside and hug a tree, or you just stand next to a tree and do nothing, okay, you will feel that tree's energy. And if you say thank you every single time you go out there, you will start building a relationship with that being. It is a living being. It is a tree person. Okay? All right. So let's do this, y'all. Thank you. Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras. Thank you. Archangels of the Seven Rays. Thank you to the Archangels of the Four Corners. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Can you please tell us what is the lesson at the root chakra? Okay, it gave me two. Look. Seven of Swords, lying, cheating, and stealing, or somebody is reclaiming something that was taken from them, okay? Now, this person, there's 7 swords here, they're only taking 5, okay? They may be, let's look and see what's happening, but they may be reclaiming something that was taken from them. Now, it's under the Earth Spirit and the message, okay? The 9, something's coming to an end. 7 2 is 9, something's coming to an end. Okay, so 7 of Swords, this is the Creator's perfect number. Okay, something's coming to an end. On the left, oh, we also have, this is the lesson, this is the experience. This is the 9 of Pentacles. Something's coming to an end. Another 9. Okay, another 9. Now, if we say 9, 10, 11, 12, the angels are here. Okay, angels are here. But this lady, okay, started out as a minor arcana empress. What she did was listen to her divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, and all of those karmic lessons. She planted them in her garden, in the sacred forest, okay? And now she is learning, growing, and evolving. The yield, okay, for her is growing, okay? She's watching it grow. See that blue? That blue is the color of Archangel Michael. It is the color of power, okay? Now, lesson, experience. On the left side, we have the High Priestess. High Priestess is connected to the all that is and the all that ever was. She is hidden knowledge. She is her intuition. This person means intuition. The High Priestess is very intuitive, highly intuitive, okay? She has encounters on a daily basis with higher beings, okay? That's just the way her life evolved. We do not compare our journey with other folks. Everybody got a job, okay? Your training and what you're remembering is different, okay? Remember, we all lived before. We've done this before, okay? So what comes up during our pathway is something that was supposed to come up for us. So whatever this High Priestess learns, okay, sometimes or most times she don't tell nobody because it only has meaning for her. Lesson experience. Now, this lady is under climbing the mountaintop, okay, climbing to the mountain through the forest towards stability, okay? So you see how the cards all tell a story? They all have a thought. Okay, all connected. Thank you, angels. You always come through every single time. Now, and the more I do these like this, and this spread was given to me by my guides. Okay, I know how to do all the other spreads, but this is the one that they focused on for me. It's called a reflection spread. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So on the left side we have the High Priestess. Oh my goodness. On the right side we have the Hierophant. Okay, this is somebody that has mastered themselves. This person too is connected to the all that is and the all that ever was in the upper realms. Okay, so here we have not just the High Priestess, but we have the Hierophant. These two are together. Okay, the High Priestess only talks to the Hierophant. The Hierophant is connected to the all that is and the all that ever was by mastering himself, his inner and his outer twin. But he is connected to the High Priestess as well. Okay, wow, I've never had this happen before. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Okay, now what's on the other side? Look, somebody's called Judgment. Okay, this Hierophant, okay, who's the counterpart of the High Priestess, is calling judgment. Okay, what's he calling judgment on? He's calling judgment on the Six of Cups. This is somebody being melancholy or reviewing the past. Somebody's going through a life review. Someone's going through a life review. Okay, wow, and that's going to help them to make that decision. That's why Archangel Gabriel was here to help them. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, and it's under Archangel Gabriel. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. Can you please tell us? Okay, thank you. Here it is. The challenge. Stand by your judgment that you make. Listen to the judgment. Listen to the archangels that are helping guide and direct your footsteps. Okay, and it's under the birch and broom. Are you going to, in the face of the hardness of what's hard, or Spirit, what's the word? Y'all want me to say it? I just went blank, completely and totally. What are you trying to say? Hold on, y'all. I need to talk to my folks. Hold on. All right, y'all. We had to go and look some stuff up. All right, this card right here is a troublesome card. Stress, worry, chaos, confusion, disarray, arguments, attitudes, strife, struggle is what this card is. Now, this bluebird spirit, this happiness is being challenged and clarified by this card of struggle. This is like the Five of Wands, okay? This fighting, okay? The fighting, this is being highlighted because of the calm and peaceful being of the bluebird spirit. The bluebird spirit is just watching. They're not adding to the situation. They're watching, but it's their peace, their sense of calm that is causing it's the light of that energy, okay? That is causing all of the strife, struggle, worry to be highlighted, to be seen. Okay, thank you, Spirit. There it is, okay? And it's being seen in someone that is trying to master themselves. It's coming up because this person has mastered themselves. They are a part of what they're supposed to be doing. And as they master themselves and they're doing their life review and they're doing the melancholy, they're remembering something emotional that happened in the past, something that was balanced. The Six of Cups, okay, is emotional. This person is remembering that, and it's causing strife and struggle to somebody else, but it's their light that is shedding, highlighting the shadow. This is a shadow, okay? Is this person walking with their shadow spirit? Are they walking? Can you clarify that for me? Clarify the birch and broom chaos. Okay, look. It's a person. Okay, there's a female that is this birch and broom. Somebody is putting a whole lot of energy on negativity right now. And why? Okay, why? Hold on, y'all. I picked up the deck upside down. Okay. So, who is this person? On the left side, we have a false person. This person is a false person, and it's somebody's wife. Something is falling apart. It's for masculine that's being tested because he's reviewing something else that's happening. It's a female that's waiting, constant. This attitude was constant from a false person who was somebody's wife. This is constancy, okay? This is constancy, okay? So somebody was doing this all the time. This attitude was constantly there, okay, to someone that was in the bluebird spirit. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for that clarification. Okay, Archangel, thank you, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Can you please tell us what is the decision that's being made at the heart space? We've identified it as the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is also a corporation, organization, a traditional structure. It could be higher learning. It could be a marriage. And we just saw that there's a wife. So this consternation and this struggle is happening in a marriage. We saw the wife and we saw the false person. Okay, so this is happening in a marriage. This is also the universe balancing itself. This is like the Tower card. Okay. Ooh. Well, I think they're distinct. They're together. Depending on the other cards around it, this Hierophant card and the Tower can be the same card with the same purpose. Okay, we'll say it like that. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Can you tell us what is this vision at the heart space? Yeah, that makes so much sense. Thank you, Spirit. Heart space, please. Thank you. Uh-oh, something's coming to an end. The decision is something's coming to an end. 10 swords. Okay? Somebody is taking the swords out of their back. We saw somebody reclaiming something that was stolen from them. Okay? Their swords are conversations. Okay? These swords may have been thrown at this person and they listened and absorbed and kept that definition. Okay? And now they're taking those swords. They're looking at them hard. Who, what, when, where, why. That's what this is. This is looking at something from a higher perspective of at what was taken from you. And could it have been how you feel about you? Because somebody layered on top of how you feel about you their own opinion and you absorbed that and believed it? Okay. Well, it's at the earth plane. There's a message coming down. Okay. And it's a message coming down about, now we can look at this another way. It's a message coming down about a minor arcana empress, okay, who is now under judgment, okay, because this Hierophant has made a decision. Now, what's on the left side of this ten of swords? Look, the Magician. Somebody has control of the sacred elements, the air, fire, water, earth, space. The creator's empty space. They are creating. They are putting what they want in. They're manifesting what they want in the sacred space. Now, let's see if there was some dark magic. Let me see what's over here. Okay, 7 of Wands. Somebody, again, looking at something from a higher perspective. They are pulling these 10 of swords out of their back, and they are looking at things from a higher space. They see who is coming at them, who, what, when, where, and why. Now, if we go back over here and we look at the Magician, there was magic involved. That brought a false victory. Somebody is in the 9 of Wands. Somebody used maybe been 9 spells. It might have been 9 ugly words, 9 projections at somebody to 8 times at least. All the time, constancy. Remember, constantly for a different outcome. I mean, a different outcome. They used the same tactics for a different outcome. And what happened? What was the end result? Betrayal. Okay, we saw a false person, and we saw that it was a wife in a marriage. Okay, and what did it result in? Somebody going within. Okay, somebody becoming the bluebird spirit. Okay, somebody looking in this lantern for their heart's desire, wish fulfillment. This wizard, this hermit is at his 0 degree. Okay, he's at a 0 degree. You can tell that he is in silence. He is isolated. He is connected to the all that is and the all that ever was. Do you see behind him? That is the energy of his divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Okay? Wow, spirit. Thank you. Okay, so we know that there was magic, but magic can go both ways. Somebody may have used spell work, but the person they were using the spell work on, it actually helped them to see what was happening to them and to learn how to put up their own protections from things that were not for their highest good, just like we did when we called in the archangels of the four corners to oversee and protect this reading from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. This gentleman, this person, knows where the magic was coming from and who was doing it, okay? Wow. And you know what? Remember we had these two? Remember we had the Empress who was looking at this chaos? Okay, she was looking at the strife, the struggle, the chaos, the all of this 3D dense energies, and she went deeper. Okay, with that book, held love in her heart for her person. Okay, she protected him from this constancy. Okay, she is also the bluebird of happiness, the bluebird spirit of happiness. She protected her person just with her energy, okay, and taking care of herself first, okay. She put that golden bubble of protection around herself, her footsteps, everything that was her. She pulled her energy back from him. She pulled her energy back, reclaimed her power. Now she was no longer under the spell work, which is just negative energy that's projected out from one to another because of what somebody else has that they want, okay? This Empress took care of her Emperor. Wow. And he's taking care of her, but he's got to take care of himself. She has to separate herself completely and totally, okay? Take care of herself. Everybody's on this journey. Everybody has a job. She is involving herself in her own purpose, her own higher purpose, her own mission. She's an individual. She's self-contained, self-sustained, okay? She doesn't rely on other people, okay? And she has a job. She's this equal give and take, right? If she provides a service, it's equal give and take, okay? But she doesn't constantly say, I need your help, I need your help, I need your help, unless she is taking action at every possible milestone, and then she needs some help. She will contact, Spirit will tell her to contact a trusted person, but please believe Spirit will make sure that that help is returned to that person in kind. That is true. Okay, thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Can you tell us what is being spoken about at the throat chakra? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, guys, the world feels different right now. The world feels different to me. Okay, here we go. 5 of Cups. Somebody is in despair. Something is over. Okay, now something is over. Oh, okay. Hold on, Spirit. I see it. I see it, Spirit. Okay, so I see it. So there was imbalance. Okay, on the left side of this 5 of Cups, on the right side of this ten of Swords. There was an imbalance on the right side of this 10 of Swords. Someone is taking these swords out of their back. It's under this constancy, and the birchen broom. Okay, the troublesome energy. Okay, now this troublesome energy is crossing to the 5 of Cups. This is emotional. Okay, it's emotional, but it's come. This 5 of Cups is coming to an end. It's being spoken about. It's already known. Okay, on the right side of this 5 of Cups is, look, 7 of Cups, options. This was illusions and delusions. Look at the back. Do you see the rainbow? Do you see the bird? Okay, the dove and the growth. This is, okay, the archangels of 7 rays. Here we go. Power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice is at play. Okay, divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels never leave you. You are never alone. You have never ever been alone. Even when Your mommy was carrying you in her tummy, and you were the rumbly in her tumbly. Okay, your spirit guides were there. Your divine guides were there. Okay, your guardian angels were there. They came down through the tunnel from the heavens to the portal of your mommy. Okay, there was a tunnel of colors. You may not remember it. I remember it. Okay, it was a tunnel, and it was all the colors of heaven. Okay, those beings, higher beings, came with you because you were a higher being with them first. Okay, then you transformed to dawn to wear the body of a baby. You are a higher being. You are a divine being. Okay, so we have to think higher, just like we did with the leaf. We went from the leaf, okay, all the way up and up and up and up and up. I can't even remember what I said because it wasn't me talking. Okay, so go back and remember, go back and rewind it and hear what the angel said about the life of that leaf. Okay, you may think you are a leaf and you are alone and you need your energy to be replenished. Connect to them. They will help you to get, oh my goodness, I want to cry right now. Thank you, Spirit. They will help you to connect, to replenish your energy. Okay, thank you, Archangel Michael and Archangel Faith. Wow. Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary, can you please tell us what is the message coming down to the third eye? Thank you. Archangel Raphael, the healer, and Mother Mary, the healer, earthly healer. Oh, both of them are healers. Look, 9-1, somebody's been told take a knee. Okay, somebody's being told to stop. They have to sit still. All of the wands that they use as bright new ideas to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again to try to get a different result, they're being told to take a knee. Take a knee. Okay, and even if that's us, if we are in the 9 of Wands sometime and we're going and we're going and we're going and we keep coming across the same roadblock, and instead of just sitting still for a minute and go, hold on, how can we rework this? How can we work this? I know what I have. It's like an algebra problem. I know what I got. How do I get what I want? By using what I got. Okay, sit still. Okay, the answer is there. Okay, I remember when algebra became a light that came on. Okay, I was struggling, I was crying. I went through 3 classes and it was like, I'm never gonna get this, but I have to have it to graduate. Okay, I'm an old person. My brain does not work like that. And I cried and cried and cried. And then one day I saw the actual formulas. Okay, I had written them down like the first class. And I was going back through my notes going, what is it? Why can't I get this? Why don't I understand this? Okay, how do you make an X into a number? What the heck, right? And I saw the formulas. I was going through an old notebook. I saw the formulas and then I was looking at the actual equation. And I went, hold on. What are we talking about? What are we doing? I looked at the equation from the test that we were getting ready to have, and I was already trepidation. I was going to already fail the class. I already knew this would be the 4th one. And then I looked at the equation, and all of the equations were set up the formulas were set up like the equations. And once I saw those 2 things, I heard angels sing. There was a parade going down the street. There was elephants and giraffes and flying monkeys and all kind of music was going on. And I went, oh my goodness, sometimes you need to go through a struggle in order to see what you need to see, hear what you need to hear, know what you need to know. Now, okay, when I saw that formulas, it didn't make sense to me. It was the struggle and the work and the crying and the oh my goodness. Okay, and at the time I said a whole lot of bad words. Okay, I was still in the world. All right, but I had to go through all of that to go back and look at the formula for the equations to now make sense. Then I went and got a notebook and I started doing algebra problems on the weekend just to relax. They're like puzzles to me now. Okay, so you can become a master at anything. It just takes time for you to open the door, see the light, see the crack the door so you can see that little crack of light, and then guess what? It's gonna blow you back. Okay, so on the left side of the Nine of Wands, we have a victory. Okay, so is this a false victory? Okay, yup, look. False victory. Somebody has to take a knee. Somebody is in sadness. Somebody is sad and in desperation because they're being told to sit still. Okay. Archangel Michael's probably telling this one, look, I told you. Okay. You never know. Our spirit's gonna work the thing out. Because no matter what anybody does, if they're doing something and it is a betrayal, it is nasty, it is ugly to another person, it's not unseen. It is seen in the higher realms. The supernatural friends that you have move chess pieces around as long as your intention is pure. Okay? Because if you are doing this, this is what you're getting back. Okay? If you are this bluebird of happiness, this is what you're getting back tenfold. You doing this, you're getting this back tenfold. And that's why sometimes the roadblocks that we get, that we can't see through, is because we kept doing the same thing over and over and over again, trying to get a different outcome. Okay? All right. Thank you, Archangel Raphael and Archangel Mary. I love it when y'all come through. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Okay, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, can you tell us through the connection with the all that is and the all that ever was at our 1,000-petal lotus at the crown chakra, what is the message? What is the message? Thank you. Okay, look, I don't turn my cards upside down. Spirit does it. This is a third party. Look, love, peace, and joy, or a third party. Third party's in reverse. This is the message. Okay, somebody had an option, growth. They had an option to go one way or another way. Remember, we all have a choice, okay? And that choice will help us to stay stuck, or it will help us to learn, grow, and evolve. Now, somebody was trying to do something for money. This is the Ace of Pentacles. Whatever you get, when you get an ace from the all that is and the all that ever was, it is what you deserve, okay? Now, do you see that little prairie dog at the bottom? Okay, they're in their world where they are always looking around. Okay, they are standing on top of rocks. They are looking around for predators that are coming after them because they are on their food, the predator's food chain. So these prairie dogs are always looking around. Okay, they're always being mindful and observant. Okay, but because this had to do with money, there is somebody that is now in reverse. What's on the right side of this Three of Cups in reverse? Look, Three of Pentacles. Okay, Three of Pentacles. Now, for me, this page is either putting a pentacle up there or he's removing a pentacle because this is in reverse. Okay, the third party is being removed. This pentacle is being removed. Okay, this was whoever was working for money was in a collaboration for money, and this collaboration was not built on a stable foundation of infinite unconditional love and respect. Okay, they're being removed because it looks like here it is. Okay, somebody was doing a lot of things at least 8 times for money. Okay, they are in despair because whatever they were doing is over. Okay, whatever they were doing, if this Empress was involved, okay, she was protected because she is the Wizard of the Woods. She did what she was supposed to do when it came to herself. She wasn't worried about what other people were doing. She focused on herself. Remember the focus from Pegasus to transcend whatever is going on around you, the negative energy that's going on around you. When we focus on that one thing, okay, it brings protection to us, but it also removes negative entities and energies out of our space. Okay, thank you, Archangel Jophiel and Christine. Also, this person, you see this angel that's removing this pentacle? Where did he get the order to do that? To remove that third party, to empty this person's cup. Where did he get that that command. Remember, archangels are here. Okay? Look. Archangel Gabriel's here. All of your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels that came here with you. Okay? This page, this other angel got that information. Okay? There's messages going on about you all the time. Your name is being mentioned in rooms that you have yet to enter as a physical being. Okay? It may be upper rooms in the higher places. It may be earthly places. You don't know. Okay, thank you, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. Can you please tell us what is at the causal chakra? Causal chakra. Four of Wands. Heart's desire, wish fulfillment, stability. This is the cause. Okay, now who is there with this Four Wands? The King of Wands, okay, leader, okay. What's on your right side? 10 of Pentacles, okay. This is the story. This is the story that the angels wanted to tell, okay. The 10 of Pentacles. Somebody is being blessed with the 10 of Pentacles, okay, and it's coming down because it's a reward, because it's under the troublesome card, okay? Because they they stayed in their bluebird spirit no matter what happened, even though it was constant, okay? They removed this 10 of Swords. This is coming to an end, okay? To receive the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, Spirit, okay. Now, somebody else had options. Okay, they are now in despair. Their cups have been knocked over because of somebody else's 10 of Pentacles. Do you see those black birds? Those are dark thoughts. Okay, remember, thoughts become things. Okay, thoughts become things. This person is in despair. They chose wrong. They chose the wrong option, and they are in despair because someone is receiving this 10 of Pentacles. It's this lady right here, this Empress, okay? Even though she was the Wizard of the Woods, even though there was constant karmic lessons, constant negativity, despair, chaos, suffering that was coming to her, even though it was constant, she stayed in the bluebird spirit of happiness. All of these swords that were thrown at her are being removed, and she's receiving the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, now we have this mountain that was climbed, that every single one of us climbs through the sacred forest. Okay, Archangel of Success. Okay, Archangel with the right intention, right heart space, pure intention. You're getting help and judgment from Archangel Gabriel, okay? What's the judgment? Receive the 10 of Pentacles, okay? And the 10 of Pentacles is not always money. Remember, whatever brings you joy, what brings you joy, okay? You know what brings me joy? Since I got bit by a no-see-em, is be able to walk straight. Okay, my knee doesn't hurt anymore. My ankle is on the mend and is doing really, really well. And I'm noticing, it doesn't hurt anymore. It's still hindering me just a tad, but it's nothing like it was 2 weeks ago. Okay, it was really bad. Okay, I was mad all the time. Okay, I was mad and I was going, what the heck is going on? Constantly. Okay, so let's reflect. Okay, now, lesson. Somebody had to take all the swords that was thrown at them, okay, and transmute that energy and leave what did not resonate with them, okay? Now, we know that the decision has been made to release all of those swords, okay? This is the lesson, okay? It has evolved to, look, all of those swords, they transmuted the energy on that came from a third party. The third party is being removed. Okay, transmute that energy. That third party can be a challenge to you. Something going on in your life. Definition that somebody gave to you of you that's not true because it was from their set of eyes. Okay, their set of eyes don't matter. You know who you are. Okay, now experience. minor arcana empress, okay? Or an empress that planted those lessons, experiences, and challenges in her garden, okay? Now, what we're seeing is that this Nine of Wands, this in two ways, minor arcana empress, okay, is now having been told to take a knee, okay? Or we have a minor arcana empress that took all of those swords, those wands, those bright new ideas from somebody else, those opinions, those emotions, and is now taking a knee, okay? Either way, somebody is taking a knee. They're letting go. They're releasing. They're surrendering to allow, okay? Wow, Spirit. And you know what's going to be the tail? The tail is what the yield is in this garden. Okay, is it a good yield or is it a bad yield? That's what happens. Remember, it's almost like duality. When you do it, when you send it out there, it comes back to you. Okay, you can't just send out negative energy to a person, place, and thing and expect things good to come back to you, like that person being removed from an opportunity that you want, or from a person that you want, or from a place that you want. Don't expect what come back is going to be good for you, because eventually it's going to come back tenfold to you. Okay, be careful what you ask for. That's for real. Okay, challenge, learning. This is a challenge. Your challenge was to try to be doing stuff in front of Archangel Gabriel and thinking nothing was going to happen. Okay, Archangel Gabriel has been given full authority, okay, to call judgment on crazy. And right now, look at all those dark thoughts right there. Guess what? This person is in despair because all of those cups that they sent out that didn't taste good to somebody else are coming back to them. Okay? And you don't even see the ones behind you that's getting ready to show up. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry. Okay. All right. So, this is the reading. All right? Winter Solstice. Hope and healing. Keep walking in your sacred forest as the wizard of the woods. Focus on what you want to happen in your world, your reality going forward. Okay, thoughts become things. Okay, transcend the energies that you see in the world right now by not focusing on those things. What would you see better? Now, there's some monks that are walking from, I believe, Texas, okay, to Washington, D.C., and it's the walk of peace. And every time I see them from the beginning, I remember when they first did their walk, it wasn't that many, it was maybe 8 of them. There's almost like 20 or 25 months. They've picked up beings along the way that is going to help them to emit and project all of that beautiful energy as they do the walk. There are more and more people that are waiting for hours in the cold and in the snow to see them, and they actually have their own little, I won't say little because that energy is powerful, they have a totem animal with them, okay? I think it's a Shih Tzu dog, okay? And he's with them, and they have, I guess it would be an event planner because they stop. They walk as long as they possibly can until they can't walk, but every time they stop, they may sleep outside, they may sleep in tents, they may sleep in churches, but there is a motor home that goes with them, okay? Because you see the motor home park be at the place where they're going to be sitting for that night. They have escorts, okay, that are going along with them, okay? As the wizard of their woods, okay? They have the divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, the police escorts. They're getting pins from all the police and the mayors, and some of this is politics, but we're not gonna put no negative energy on it. What I'm telling you is just as they are walking their path, okay, to send a message of infinite, unconditional love, we are doing the same thing. Be the wizard in the woods. Be the bluebird spirit, okay? Make sure that the options that you choose are for the highest good of all involved, okay? There's messages coming. There's an earth spirit. You are the bear spirit, okay? All of those spirits coalesce and are cohesive to help you to stay on your path. Just know that what you can't see that folks are doing, or beings or energies that are being projected at you, as long as you are in that spirit of infinite unconditional love, you are protected. Okay? They are seen. Okay? That energy is seen. Okay? I'm just going to say it like that. All right? I'm just going to say it like that. So let's do this. We're going to cross these last two and we're going to cut it off here because I can keep talking. Okay, so the Ten of Swords, the choice is to break free from whatever this was that caused these conversations of these swords to go into this gentleman's back. Okay, and the causation of it was a marriage. Remember, we saw the false wife. We saw the Hierophant, the traditional structure, the education, or marriage. Okay, and what it looks like is a marriage is coming to an end. Okay, and this was the cause of this entire reading. Okay, so we'll see what happens, but at the end of the day, those that stood strong, okay, are getting the Ten of Pentacles. Or the reason why this is what's being lost, okay, what's coming to an end, this coming to an end, is this Ten of Pentacles. We saw it. There's a Ten of Pentacles in the marriage, or what they thought was a Ten of Pentacles is coming to an end, and so is the marriage. Okay, all right, y'all. So this is the reading. We do not judge anyone. We send infinite, unconditional love and gratitude through all space and time and beyond to all energies, people, places, and things that are represented on this reflection spread. Thank you to all universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one. I am grateful for your story. Thank you for allowing me to speak and to tell the story you wish to have known about what is going on, what is the status quo for us balancing our masculine and feminine inner beings and the masculine and feminines that are in soul relationships and twin flame relationships. Thank you, Spirit. I am so very grateful to you. Divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, the spirit guides of the decks. Thank you to the archangels of the seven rays, whose characteristics is power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. And we thank you to the archangel of the four corners on this winter solstice day, the still point of the sun, shortest day and the longest night. We are grateful to you. We are grateful to you. We understand, we honor, we release, we anchor, and we align to our mission. We align to our higher self, and to the all that is and the all that ever was. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to leave this here. Today I will not be angry. Today I will not worry. Today I will do my work honestly. Today I will respect and honor every living being. Today I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right now. Wow, Spirit, thank you so much for this reading. Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras, you always come through. You are beautiful, and I am grateful that you allow me to tell your story. Thank you. So use my voice to tell your story. I thank you for all of the beings that stopped by to share your energy. We are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Pegasus and all of the sacred forest spirits, thank you so much. All right, y'all, I'm gonna leave that there. I want you guys to say, I want to say thank you so very much. I welcome and acknowledge your presence. We still have to do one more thing. Okay, I get all, when I'm talking to my folks, I get kind of lost. So we have to do one more thing. We have to activate a gateway. We are activating gateways. Okay, until Spirit tells us to stop, we're going to activate gateways. Okay, all right, Spirit. All right, if you would, this is the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle deck. Okay, Spirit, Divine God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, all of the universal beings of the highest white light are the law of one. May I have one card gateway to activate for today? Uh-oh, y'all. Okay. All right, Spirit, we can't do all of these. Which one? Which one? Okay, so they want to do 2. Thank you, Spirit. They want to do 2. The first day we got 1, then we got 2. So they want to do 2. Here's what we're doing. The sacred inner space, which makes sense for the reading that we did today, and our I am presence. Okay, so let's do the sacred inner space. Here it is. The sacred inner space. The sacred inner space is found below the belly button and is the energetic space that governs our reproductive system and all forms of expression connected to it. Oh, that's the sacral chakra. Okay, all right. So, the message. Sacred inner space. This is the sacral chakra. You are being guided to the gateway of your sacred self. This is an opportunity to recognize that the more tender and vulnerable aspects of your being hold keys to great power. Honor the sacred within. Reclaim any parts of yourself that you have disconnected from or abandoned. If you want to experience more love and belonging, look within. There is a huge lesson in finding love within yourself. Realize that the false narratives that have been floating around your energetic field, stories that have discouraged you from expressing yourself. You may have even been led to and told you are beautiful. This card is here to remind you that you are beautiful and, more importantly, you can create beauty in the world. Recognize that you hold the power of the universe within and that then you will find your flow. Do you see the cycle? This is what we just talked about for an hour. We just talked about this. Oh my gosh. I love you. I love all of my beings, my higher beings. Thank you for being in this room. And when I say room, I mean outside in the universe. Think big. Always think big. And then when you think big, think bigger. Okay? That's how big everything is. It's even bigger than that. All right? Okay. And then we're going to do I am presence. That'll sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. We're going to do I am presence. Okay, I am presence. Thank you, Spirit. This is so cool. I'm so glad y'all told me to do this. Okay, crystal skull wisdom. I am Earth star. I heart. I am presence. Okay, your I am presence. I am that I am. Your light body. This is your light body activation. Okay, light body activation, accessing the divine within. Okay, connect. Place your hands on your heart and belly and say, I call forth from the core of my being the mighty I am presence. Great universal cosmonaut, star being, star power. Thank you for standing at the forefront of my heart and mind. Thank you for leading the way with your divine intelligence. Okay. The message: you are experiencing a great shift, which is helping you understand yourself in ways. Hold on, y'all. Okay. In ways that were previously impossible. This is an exciting time. You are connecting with the highest form of intelligence within you. The body of light within you is growing brighter, and you are becoming aware of how your actions and choices affect the unfolding of your future. The bright light that you are expressing itself unapologetically. You are the bright light. You are expressing itself unapologetically. Wow. You are the bright light. See that light? You see that energy coming off of there? Oh my gosh. There, look you guys. It's in there. The transmission, that energy is coming off of. That is you. You are expressing that light right here, right now. Wow, Spirit. Your I am presence. Your light body. You are activating your light body right now. I see it. I feel it. Okay? Wow. Wow, Spirit. Okay. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I'm so glad. Thank you, Kyle Gray, for these cards. And he talks to angels too. Okay? So we're going to leave that there, you guys. You have received a lot of energy. If you feel tired, go take a nap if you can. Okay? Okay, I'm going to post this. The angels here, I have hiccups. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Thank you, angels. Always, when I talk to the angels or about the angels, I get hiccups. Even when I'm not doing, it just happens all the time. I know when the angels are here because I get hiccups. Thank you, guys. Okay, you guys, I'm going to leave this here. Have an awesome, wonderful, shortest day of the year, longest day of the night. Get you a nature. Don't forget, go outside. Bring nature into where you are, okay? And make sure you get your glass of water, okay? Let it sit in the sun. Put it by your nature altar, okay? Go outside and get some sun yourself, okay? Enjoy that outside, okay? Now's the time to sit in silence, okay? Listen to your heart space. Listen, connect to source. You're sitting and relaxing in the presence of source every single day. Every moment of the day. Sometimes we need to sit quiet so that we can hear the messages that we are getting, okay? It's bringing us stability. It's bringing us healing. It's bringing us stability, healing, happiness, focus, growth, and freedom. Those are all coming, okay, as we are the Wizard of the Woods on this day, every day. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there. I could keep talking forever, but I'm loving the ones, y'all. Thank you so much, and even the ones that haven't stopped by and don't know me yet, I love you too. Okay, I'm sending you. I'm pre-love. I'm sending pre-love. All right, I love y'all. You have an awesome, awesome Sunday. Awesome, awesome day going forward every single day. All right, take care. Bye bye.